Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight we got a bunch of wrestling stuff heading into Friday Night SmackDown. So let's get to it here tonight on a freaking Friday, man. All right. The biggest thing, it's so funny, ladies and gentlemen. Over about 300 phone calls have been made to the police stations trying to press charges on MJF for that promo he shot on Wednesday, where he said that he was in a car accident with his girlfriend, and he switched her over to make her see like she was the one that was driving, and he switched over to the passenger side. Over 300 calls have been called around police stations. Um, the police sheriff did not know what the hell was going on, and now they know, and they have to release a statement saying, "We believe it is a fiction story." I think that's what it means when something's not real. I don't know. I'm not part of the nerd community. I think what nonfiction and fiction. I don't know which one. I remember 1,000 times in school they would teach us this, and I would always be like, "Yeah, I don't care about this." But I think fiction is fake and nonfiction is real. I believe. If not, like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about school. Honestly, don't. Honestly, man, I was an idiot. Anyway, so he said we believe it's a fiction story, and it is not real. It's just part of a storyline in AEW. So they said, but we will investigate into it just to make sure it's not real. It's fiction. Like I believe it's. I believe that's the right term, fiction. We will look into it. We will investigate it. Jesus Christ, man! What a way to waste the freaking poor police time, man. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna guess it's probably maybe I don't know, little kids maybe, but you don't even take those calls seriously probably if it's little kids. Who knows, man? But the Jesus Christ, the police are so busy, and now they got to deal with this. Jesus Christ, man. They're saying CM Punk. Well, it's crazy because they said that he could return as soon as March, but now that March is here, or March is coming up. They're saying it might not be until May. So who knows, man? I was wondering, could he possibly return at Revolution? Because they kept saying, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be March," and now they're saying it's gonna. Now they're saying it's gonna be May. So I don't know, man, but they still don't know if they're gonna release him or if he's gonna come back. I think they're at least gonna try to bring him back because it's been like 5 months now. I feel like they would already released him. But yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Seth Rollins once again says, "Yeah, it sucks." I meant to say what I said about a few weeks ago about I don't want CM Punk to be back, but he did help me a lot. But then I just don't like the way he's his personality has changed over the years. So I really meant what I said, even though I hate it because he was my mentor when I first came in. But now I just don't like the personality, and I don't really want him to come in. And then he continued his storyline, saying same thing with Logan Paul. I don't want him to be here either. Thunder Rosa, who's been out since the summer with a back injury, I believe, was spotted this past Wednesday in Dynamite backstage. So maybe she'll be back soon. We'll see. AEW agrees with another streaming service. Remember last week they agreed with a contract with the Zone, right? To like go more international, like 41 different countries now. And again, they agree with another one with ESPN, which again, the goal is to go more international. They're also talking about another streaming service. I'm assuming the next one would be for pay-per-views, but I don't know because I think that the Zone one offers pay-per-views too. Again, I don't know because the Zone subscription is about $20 a month, but sometimes you do that and then they still want to charge you. Like I want to watch like a boxing fight or like a UFC, mostly boxing, and then they charge you another 60. So if it's gonna be like that, then obviously, yeah, it's not gonna work. People are not gonna, unless you have type of money, people are not gonna want to pay $60. But maybe if it's only $20, like the subscription says, that's how the Peacock works, right? They only charge you those $10. That's what the subscription is worth a month. But if they're gonna say no, it's another 60 for the pay-per-view, then nah, not really gonna work. We'll see. Mick Foley said in an interview, WWE's got to be very careful with how they continue or finish a storyline with Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, because if not, if they just move on real fast at Chamber and have Roman beat him and it's over, people can take the frustrations out on Cody Rhodes and start booing him. Yeah, it could be a very similar situation to 2014 when Randy Orton was actually the same thing as Roman. He was double champion. He was both the WWE champion and the World Heavyweight champion. And Batista came back and he won the Royal Rumble. But then at that time, Bryan Danielson was super hot, and the fans just kept cheering for Bryan Danielson to the point where they had to he forced himself into making a triple threat match, what actually led to freaking Bryan Danielson becoming the new WWE, both titles, right? The new WWE World Champion. Kind of funny how it's actually very same situation to that 2014 situation, man, where Roman Reigns has both the titles. You got a guy coming back, same thing as Batista, coming back in Cody Rhodes, winning the Royal Rumble, but then you got this super hot mid-carder, potentially could be a freaking main eventer in Sami Zayn. So we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Now, I'm starting to believe now, thinking about it, that the reason they're keeping Jey Uso away is because he's probably going to come back at the Elimination Chamber, and he's probably going to maybe act like he's there for Sami Zayn, but then at the end, turn his back on Sami Zayn and help Roman. And he's basically going to one that costs Sami Zayn the WWE Universal Championship. And that's going to set up Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus the Usos at WrestleMania for the tag team championships. That's what I'm starting to think, and I think that's the reason why they're keeping Jey Uso away all these weeks. But we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Gunther, they still don't know what his match is going to be. Still trying to figure out. There are rumors about Sheamus and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Some people believe it's going to be Brock Lesnar, although Dave Meltzer says it's not going to be Brock Lesnar. It's most likely it's going to be the triple threat match with Sheamus and McIntyre. Yeah, wait. So, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. No, hold on. I don't even remember now. Did Dave Meltzer say it's not going to be Bobby at WrestleMania, or it's not going to be Gunther? I can't even remember anymore now. But yeah, it's either going to be one of those scenarios, either a triple threat match with Sheamus and McIntyre, or a one-on-one match with Brock Lesnar for Gunther. I just think that if it's with Brock Lesnar, I guess Gunther wins, right? I don't think Lesnar wins, and is now Intercontinental Champion. I mean, last year he did stay for a while, right? And he was the WWE champion for a while there, right? But I don't know if he's going to want to commit to being Intercontinental Champion and actually having to show up to the shows more to defend it. Imagine if they freaking no, especially because if Cody Rhodes wins at WrestleMania, is that going to take SmackDown's world title and go to Raw? Because so no way you can also make the Intercontinental Champion a part-timer. Yeah, so see, that's the thing. I don't even know how that would work. I guess Cody Rhodes is just going to be able to go to both shows, right? If he's the WWE Universal Champion. Yeah, I think Cody would just go to both shows, I guess. But anyways, we'll see. Let's see here. I think there's more news over here. They're saying Ronda Rousey was spotted at backstage at SmackDown tonight. They're saying she's been spotted, I think, both in the arena and also arriving in the Connecticut airport. So Ronda Rousey is probably, rumors are she's going to freaking be in a tag team match with Shayna Baszler to take on Io and Dakota for the tag team titles at WrestleMania. So we'll see, man. They're saying Randy Orton, man. They asked about his return, and they said, we still don't know. There's no timetable for Randy Orton's return. So, yeah, man. I mean, he was spotted a few weeks ago with taking pictures, and he looked pretty, his arms look pretty good. Like, he still has a lot of muscle. So I guess that's a good sign if he can still lift weights, especially with a back injury. But still no timetable for his return, man. Hopefully there's a timetable soon. WWE stuff right now is advertising the Usos versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet. It's going to be the tag team championship match between them. So is Jey Uso going to be back tonight? We'll see, man. Karrion Kross versus Rey Mysterio versus Madcap Moss versus Santos. It's a fatal four-way match. The winner will face Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion. I'm assuming this is for Gunther to do something for Elimination Chamber. So yeah, man, we'll see. Karrion Kross would be a good match. They already did with Mysterio and Madcap Moss and Santos. Santos didn't have that good match versus Mustafa Ali in the World Cup. So, but I guess Karrion Kross is probably the best option here because we already saw Mysterio. And I guess Santos Escobar will probably be the second best option. We'll see. And I think that might be about it. Yep, I think that's about it. So we'll see what they do with Ronda Rousey tonight. She's been spotted in Connecticut, where SmackDown will be tonight. And the last news is Jerry Lawler is doing really good. And he's going to be discharged from the hospital, released from the hospital as soon as today. Wow. He just had the stroke on Monday, and he's already going to get released today. That's pretty fast. I don't know, with the pandemic, you needed beds, right? Because people were getting so sick. And I think they started sending home a lot earlier with, like, they had other sicknesses, right? Because they needed the hospital rooms, the hospital beds for the pandemic. And they might have realized maybe, hey, we don't have to keep these people in the hospital for that long. Same thing with the football player, right, that had the heart attack, only like 10 days in the hospital, and now he got released. Same thing, Jerry Lawler, just less than 5 days ago on Monday got the freaking stroke and is already released from the hospital on a Friday. That's pretty crazy. Stroke on Monday, released from hospital on Friday. That's crazy. But maybe that's what's going on here. They realized during the pandemic, hey, we're exaggerating keeping these guys in the hospital for as long as we are. You can send them home a lot earlier. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Until next time, holla.